are going to talk about a really big word that starts with a T and ends with an N. Any ideas? It doesn't go choo-choo. Teacher, ooh, that's a good guess. It starts with a T and ends with an N. Tan, that's good. Train, that's a good word. Any other guesses? Apple, that's another good word. All right, I'm gonna add some more letters, and you guys see if you can get it. Ooh, I don't know if I can fit it all on here. Transportation, that's a good word. That would be like train. Transition, how about this one? We're gonna do an F. Transformation. Yeah, we got to put mation in here. Transformation. Did we do it? Okay, I'm going to draw a picture of something that helps us see what this word means. Transformation. You see if you can guess what it is. Okay, are you guys ready? This is something that has been totally transformed. It was one thing and now it's another. Are you ready? Here's your first guess. What I know. Oh, yes. My drawings does it. Caterpillar. And what does a caterpillar transform into, Ellie? Butterfly. Caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. And before it does, though, Ellie, what does it turn into before it turns into a butterfly? Here's a little branch. A cocoon. That's right. A chrysalis. Okay. Are you ready for another thing that transforms? All right. No. Yeah. Oh, yes. A chrysalis is for the butterfly. You got it. Like a big bee. Yeah. Okay. You hold this side so the girls can see. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Hold it right there. Hold it up so it doesn't fall over. Okay. Here's another one. Are you ready? This one's going to be a lot harder. Okay. This is wet. Okay. And there's something tiny in here and it's little and it might look like that. And then it might look like this. And then this falls off. And it turns into something a little more like, oh, I don't know. Is that it, guys? A spider is supposed to be a frog. Does that look like a frog? All right. Okay. A spider. Yeah, this does not have ears like this. Guess what? Who knows what a frog starts at before it? We need his legs before he transforms. What does it start at? We've got the egg. We need some legs on this pond. Okay. There we go. Pond legs. So we have a tadpole, an egg, a tadpole, a frog. Are you ready for one more? One more transformation? Okay. Ooh, I think I need. Hold it so tight, Jency. Good job. Okay. All right. Are we ready? This one, you guys have to head with me into a room in your house. Something is going to be transformed in your house. And it might start out. Shake it. It's a. Yeah, what is that? Like a bird? Okay. It might start off like this on your counter. And then, you might have this on your counter too. Oh, a cake! Yes, you might have some chocolate chips. You might have some flour. You're getting closer. I'm thinking of a certain kind of sweet. And then you might use it. Yes, you transform them into all these different ingredients come together and they get changed. They go in the oven and out it pops as a cookie. Right. So transformation is when something is one way and it totally changes. There is. Are you ready to hear our story for today? Can you guys say the word with me in your deepest voice? Transformation. Transformation. All right, let's try it again. Oh, I erased our thing, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, say it again with me. Transformation. Here's what happens in this Bible in Acts chapter 9. There's a name, a man, and his name is Saul. This is his beard. Now, Saul has a problem. There are a bunch of followers of Jesus. There are a bunch of followers of Jesus, and he does not like them. So he wants nothing to do. This is to represent Jesus. Are you ready? Watch this. He wants nothing to do with the followers of Jesus. He wants to stop them from talking about Jesus. So he goes to the leading people and he says, I want some letters so I can go over to Damascus and I can tell all of the people there, if you've been talking about Jesus, I am going to take you and lock you up because I don't want you talking about Jesus. Draw Jesus. This is kind of what Jesus looks like too, right? Probably very similar. Well, on the road, here's a road. On the road, he's walking along, and all of a sudden, it's like lights flash. He falls off of whatever he's riding. He falls to the ground, and this bright light from heaven shines around him, and he hears these words, Saul, Saul, why are you hurting me? And Saul looks around. Okay, thank you. And Saul looks around, and he's like, who's talking? No joke. Guess what? Listen to this. You're going to erase it for me? Oh, perfect. Guess what happens, guys? Look right here. I got to tell you this. All of a sudden, he hears these words. It's me, Jesus. It's me, Jesus, who you're hurting. Why are you hurting me? And Paul looks around and he's like, what are you talking about? Jesus died and rose and is gone? Jesus is talking to me? It's Jesus. And I want you to stop hurting the ones I love. So he stands up, and when he stands up, I'm glad you erased that for me. Here's his eyes. Can you erase his eye for me? It's like his eyes are erased. He can't see. His eyes are gone. He can't see. His eyes are still there, but he's blind. And so he goes to stay at a man's house, not knowing what's about to happen. And you're never going to guess what happens. A follower of God comes to the house. His name was Ananias. And that follower of God did not want to go see Saul. Like, he's going to hurt me. I know he doesn't like me. He wants to stop Christians. But he goes because God tells him to go. And when Ananias gets to the house, he says, hey, I have a message for you from God himself. God wants to transform your life, Saul. He wants you to go from stopping Christians to telling everyone about Jesus. And do you know what happens? He touches Saul's eyes, and Saul, it's like something like scales fall off of Saul's eyes. He can see again. But not only can he see, now he says, I am going to follow this Jesus. He is transformed from walking away from God, away from Jesus, to walking right towards Jesus, all through this huge thing that happened on the road. And one person who said, I'm really scared to go see Saul because Saul might hurt me. But I'll do it because God told me to go. So I want us to think we're going to listen to some more of this story. And we're going to listen to a bit more of the before story. And I want you guys to think about, what does it look like for you to be transformed, to be changed, to look more like God? All right, here we go. Let's go sit down. I have